Tips to survive working for a horrible boss, a look inside an A-list celeb's over-the-top baby shower, ways to turn your house into a smart home.
Welcome to Life Love Shopping. I'm Michelle Yarn.
And I am Rachel Kay. So, you know, we all have those really small spaces in our homes, sometimes small rooms or even a small studio. We're going to help you design it so that it's not so stressful looking in there, make it look bigger.
And these come from a very reliable source as well.
You may know who she is. We'll tease you about that a little later.
All right, and there are a lot of celebrity moms and pregnant celebrities right now, and they always seem to bounce back so quickly.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, we're going to look at some of the before and afters and talk about how to lose that weight, but do it safely too, because there's a fine balance there for sure.
And you would know.
Yeah. Hey, thanks.
You did it. You did it, girl. Look at you.
All right, well, speaking of balance, balancing work and home life, no easy task, but it helps when you work for a company that actually understands and respects family values.
That's right. WorkingMother.com put a list together of the best companies for moms on the job, and these are the top 3.
Number 1, Bank of America. Women make up 60% of this company, plus their new formal sponsorship program pairs diverse female employees with senior leaders who help them advance. Second place, Deloitte. New fathers there get at least 3 fully paid weeks off to bond with their children, just like the moms get to.
Right.
Plus, this professional services firm supports the idea that employees' careers can be tailored to accommodate changes in their personal lives. And finally, Ernst & Young. They're extremely flexible. When employees travel or work overtime or on the weekends, they actually cover childcare costs that you may run into with a $400 annual subsidy.
Having a horrible boss can make even the best job a living nightmare. A Yahoo blogger shared her tips on how to survive. First, recognize that your boss is human. No one's perfect. We all have strengths and weaknesses. So ask yourself, can you use your strengths to improve things? If so, give it a shot. Also, ask for a private meeting, but rehearse at home first. Zero in on the top 3 issues and practice how you will bring them up. Then go into that meeting, announce your intentions, and convey that your heart is pure and that you're there to help the business and the boss to achieve the best results. And be willing to talk about blind spots. We've all got them, so whatever your boss is doing could be a behavior they aren't even aware of, but once it's pointed out, they can take notice and change.
And having a live-in lover is actually more common nowadays, but if the relationship crumbles, guess what? Now you're faced with some mega financial consequences. So before you move in with your partner, consider these tips from U.S. News and World Report to protect yourself financially. First of all, put both of your names on the lease. This makes your partner equally liable to pay rent, meaning you won't get dumped with the costs should you break up. And read the fine print on the lease. In case you need to break it, you may incur fees for moving out early, so be careful there. And draw up a roommate agreement. Include things like splitting the cost of utilities. Both parties need to sign and date it for it to fold up in a small claims court. And you might want to just put the whole thing on hold, at least until the time is right. You shouldn't make a commitment like this one just to save money. If that's the case, you'd be better off just moving in with a friend, right?
That's so true.
That's probably the dumbest reason to go into living together.
Yeah, worst mistake you could probably make. And some of those rules apply to married couples as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you say, like, you would have an agreement with your husband about, like, here's how we're going to split the bills or what you're going to do?
Well, by the time we moved in together, we were already, about to be married and everything, so we had that stuff kind of figured out. But I definitely
you had
think
to have that
it's something to do. Absolutely. You absolutely do. Get all the awkwardness out of the way and just do it.
Yeah. Well, here's a little fun for the couples living together happily ever after. We're helping you figure out if you are spending enough time having sex. Glamour Magazine's recent survey of sex by the numbers goes as follows. Okay, starting with foreplay, on average, most people spend 5 to 9 minutes on this warm-up activity, right? Followed by 10 to 14 minutes, and hardly anyone spends 20 minutes or more on foreplay. Now, when it comes to sex, the average time spent 10 to 14 minutes, and very, very few people do it for less than 5 minutes. I guess that would constitute a quickie, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's how you can kind of gauge your, so what would that be? That's like 5
What a funny
to 9.
survey just to take part in anyway, because you really got to think about it and, like, tally it up.
Yeah, so that's about, like, max 30 minutes, like 25 minutes for the whole thing.
Yeah. The whole shebang.
The whole shebang.
All right. She's got a website, a new book, and a new Iron Man movie coming out. Yet Gwyneth Paltrow is starting another business venture in retail this time. She and her trainer slash best friend, Tracy Anderson, are opening a clothing store in a few months in LA. That's in addition, though, to the blow dry bar they've decided to open next to their new workout studio.
Wow.
Now, if you're thinking, another designer label boutique, think again. We hear the store will stock 5 or 6 designers at a time. And Tracy Anderson told Women's Wear Daily, quote, "It will be lifestyle oriented. It's for the working mom who has an exercise lifestyle. I'm not going to be selling Alexander McQueen dresses here, so might be worth a look."
Might be. She's got so much going on.
Yeah.
And while we're talking celebs and fashion, not every star gets a good rap.
Nope. Where there are fans or just as many haters. So here is HuffPost's list of some of the most feared and the most hated names in the fashion biz.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, you recognize this lady by her icy stare and blonde hair. Anna Wintour is Vogue's longtime editor-in-chief. Rumors have always swirled about her intimidating antics. And of course, you could not forget her obvious influence on the book-turned-movie, The Devil Wears Prada.
And she'll tell you what she wants, what she really, really wants. We're talking about the former Spice Girl, Victoria Beckham. Remember that hairdo?
Wow.
She's known for her snobby vibe and her serious pout, and that's just one reason this fashion designer has gotten a cold reputation. Even she admits she can be a bit icy. She once told Elle magazine, I'll do my best accent here, quote, "People think I'm a moody biatch."
They do. She never smiles.
No.
And this girl may seem like an angel, but word is former Victoria's Secret model Miranda Kerr is quite the diva. She's sparked her fair share of controversy. There are rumors her diva antics cost her a renewed contract with the lingerie company. And let's not forget her comments about epidurals and, quote, drugged up babies after the natural birth of her son. It's safe to say she's not exactly the most loved fashion icon.
And we could not run down a list like this without rounding things out with who other than Joan Rivers.
Yes.
Can you think of anybody else more feared by red carpet walkers? I can't.
Nope.
The Fashion Police host always has an edgy joke. She's got a snide remark ready to go, and don't ever expect her to apologize because she will not do it.
Yes, and we love to draw inspiration from a celebrity's lifestyle. For instance, Jessica Simpson's Tom Sawyer-themed baby shower. To celebrate her son's impending arrival, celebrity event planner Mindy Weiss gave People magazine an exclusive private tour. We have a sneak peek. Check it out.
Hey everybody, I am Jessica Simpson. Welcome to my baby shower.
And we are serving champagne with fresh blueberries that we'll put into these little glass kind of vintage baby bottles with the custom straws. We're setting up a fishing booth where all the guests can take a really cute fishing pole, put it in here, and their party favor will come out. And today we have blue nail polishes from OPI. We have some lip gloss. We even have some condoms in there because this baby was a surprise for Jessica and Eric. So this is one of my favorite areas. This is where Jessica will open her baby gifts. We have all vintage furniture that we found. We'll have our Tom here, will be our banjo player for today to give it some atmosphere music.
Since we don't all share Jessica's budget, we found some great DIY baby shower party favor ideas, and we're going to share them with you throughout the show. Michelle, you didn't have a banjo player at your baby shower?
That was better than my wedding reception. Like, what in the
crazy,
world,
right?
right?
the money for that.
I
don't
know.
know.
Well, she does.
Yeah.
Well, here's the other thing. She and other A-list stars, they come under fire all the time for gaining baby weight and losing it and whatnot.
Right.
Unfortunately.
And that's the race to lose it and the quickest, but sometimes celebs look better, right, after the baby?
They do. It's probably the best breaking news of body images that we've heard in a while. We all have this idea that after you give birth, your body starts to completely fall apart. Well, Michelle Yarn and other celebs have proved that that is completely false. Check out this picture of Nicole Richie. This is from 2006, and we all know she was going through a little something at the time, fresh off the heels of her split from BFF Paris Hilton. This is before her kids, but then check out this after photo. Yeah, 7 years and 2 kids later, she looks like this. Still fit, but she looks a lot healthier, right?
Much better.
Well, here's Victoria's Secret supermodel, Miranda Kerr. We just talked about her. Here she is walking the runway in 2008. And here she is in 2012, just months after giving birth to her son, Flynn. Again, she looks really healthy here. Clearly still has a body to die for. Father jealous. And, okay, Real Housewives fans, this one is for you and me. Bethany Frankel of New York Housewives is posing pretty in this picture before her baby in 2007, and here she is in 2012 after having her son. No dramatic changes.
No.
She doesn't look like she lost it at all.
No.
And Michelle, what was your thing? Because I met you when you were pregnant.
Yeah.
And you
So
look
you never know.
exactly the same. You were all belly.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just, I mean, a lot of that is your body type too. I mean, there's not, you know,
Touche.
much there. We had a whole thing with dairy. He was allergic, so I had to cut all dairy out of my
That
diet. So
probably
I think
helped.
that had part to do with it. And I walk with him every single day.
Not
Every single day.
not the pressure of being on TV, Michelle.
No,
No,
a
not
little bit
that.
of that. Actually, you know, a little bit of that as well. And it's interesting, you know, women will use celebrities, right,
Right.
as a goal to reach their ideal weight, which
Right.
is what we're going to talk about in our next story here.
Right.
And it's still true for new moms as well, because as we just saw, the celebrities, they make it look so easy
do.
to get that banging body
It's
back.
They
Yeah.
do. But let's not forget they also have personal chefs,
Yep.
trainers, stylists, hair and makeup, plastic
The works.
surgeons on hand,
Yep.
even like right after they give birth, so it looks like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Right, and that's because it's their job to look good all the time, and they can spend all day working out while someone else
Wouldn't
watches
it be
their kids.
nice?
Exactly. And most medical experts agree it is healthy to work out during pregnancy, but being obsessed with your weight while pregnant and immediately after giving birth, that's a whole another story. Check this
Right.
out. The University College London surveyed 700 pregnant women, found that 1 in 14 had an eating disorder during the first part of their pregnancy.
Whoa.
1 in 14. Now that's roughly the same as the general population,
That's
which is
insane.
crazy.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
you, when we talk about celebrities, you look at stars like Kim Kardashian,
Who's
getting
getting so
nothing
much-
but hate. I
Yeah.
mean, every
For
little
blowing up.
pound that
Yeah.
she gains. So,
But
Like she's
Kate-
carrying life. Can a woman get a
Right.
break
I
when she
know.
And
they
Kate,
can't.
Princess Kate is getting the opposite because she's so skinny.
The exact opposite. So it's all this pressure. It's magnified
Mm-hmm.
when you're having a baby. Yes, you can and you should exercise afterward. Here are a few tips to get your body back. First and foremost, talk to your doctor. This goes
Please.
without saying. He or she will give you the all clear when you can work out again and when you're ready. And try not to get too wrapped up in it. This was part of my thing too. You really want to enjoy your new baby. Don't be so crazy about losing the weight. You know, your
Right.
body
That's a good
will
point.
regulate
Being a mom,
itself. There are
right?
priorities,
Yeah.
you know. And eat more often. Food is not the enemy.
That goes with everything.
Everything. You want healthy, frequent snacking. That's going to rev up your metabolism and you'll burn through that food faster. And if you think you don't have time, you do. Everybody has time for something, like a handful of almonds and an apple, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter on a banana. There are things you can do if you have to get back to work quickly, like I did.
Yeah.
Bring the food with you. Put it in your drawer. I had a whole drawer of food.
Snacks. She does.
I was eating them. I
She
remember.
shares. She shares with us. She feeds all of us.
But
She's like a real mama. She takes care of us.
That's it.
Thanks,
Just
Michelle.
relax, ladies, and enjoy the baby. I mean, really, it goes so fast. Like,
True. That's
You
true.
can exercise your whole life.
Right?
True. All right, when Life Love Shopping returns, Martha Stewart is sharing her tips on how to make the smallest spaces comfy and stress-free.
Right. Plus, we can't live without our smartphones. Now you can have a smart home. We'll take you inside the new HGTV
Father.
smart home. It's so cool. That's up next.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, my cousin did that. It's
I
so
would
cute.
love that.
And you could do a boy, too.
Yeah. Welcome back to Life Love Shopping, by the way.
Yes, making the most of a small space can be tricky, but some clever decorating tips, even the room can be comfortable. We looked to the wisdom of Martha Stewart for advice and wisdom, of course, on how to maximize those tight spaces, starting with hang drapes from floor to ceiling. This helps anchor a room and provides a cocooning effect. A simple valance disguises the workings of the window treatment. Add a mirror. Place one over a mantle or couch or in an entryway, and notice how the reflection seems to just expand and brighten the entire room. Show off your books. An artfully organized shelf of books can help divide a room into separate living spaces while also holding that sentimental belongings from your travels or from grandfather or grandmother. Also, create a nook. Designate one chair your, quote, quiet area and pull it into a corner, preferably near a window. Keep books, magazines, and crafts on a side table or in a nearby basket.
Now, imagine living in an automated home, wirelessly controlled by apps on your phone or tablet, and then imagine winning that home. Andrea Jackson has the inside look at living in a smart home.
The idea of a smart home has been floating around since the 1960s, but thanks to HGTV, it is finally a reality. Showing us Jacksonville Beach's first HGTV smart home is Jack Tomlinson and Monica Peterson. Thank you for joining us. Jack, I'm going to start with you. What is a smart home and how will it affect our lives?
You know what? Here in Jacksonville Beach, it's all about the lifestyle here, plus how technology can improve your life. when you first walk into this house, you see a beautiful coastal cottage, just perfectly situated for this environment, which is 5 blocks from the beach. But the moment you walk inside, you see high design and technology that's actually very subtle in some cases, but bolder in other cases. Like you see, I'm holding an iPad here. Basically, your smart device becomes your remote control for so many functions in the house that are both functional and fun. Fun, like these TVs behind me. Originally, they were artwork that reveals 3 televisions in the great room alone.
Wow.
Then we have furniture, touch on for lights, that's so easy. And then this kitchen, which has anything you'd ever want in a kitchen, plus some really fun features as well. Look at this. Wave over for on, wave over for off. So there are a lot of really fun features throughout this house. It's beautiful, of course, and there's more to be seen.
Jack, thank you so much. Monica, I understand you're upstairs in the bedrooms. Tell us about that.
Yeah, and like we're here in the master bedroom, you can see it's smart and stylish, but something simple like our bed. It looks like a regular bed, but it's actually an ergonomic mattress. And we've got a tablet next to the bed. We have a remote control on the bed. You can control your sleeping experience. The mattress goes up and down for whatever you want. We've got floor-to-ceiling doors here that open up to let the breeze in. But my favorite spot is the master bathroom. Now you walk in and you see this beautiful tub and shower, but we also have controls. The controls will control the water temperature, the water flow, the water level for your bathtub. All of this can be done before you step into the shower, and it also helps, save water. It's water efficient and also makes the experience purely customized and purely yours.
And how does one enter to win something like this?
Okay, so you want to go to HGTV.com and HGTVremodels.com twice a day, every day through May 31st. And that's for your chance to win this home, everything in it, $100,000 in cash, and a brand new GMC. So enter through May 31st. You can start right now. And then in June, we will surprise our winner and let them know they've won.
Monica, what's your favorite part of the house?
My favorite part is that before you even get in the door, you can control your lighting, your temperature, the music. You can open the door. I love the idea of not having to worry about keys. You have your tablet with you, and it is done.
And
Super
Jack,
easy.
how about you? What's your favorite part of the house?
Like Monica, I love that it's all just so simple and that you can do it all remotely or while you're here in the house. It's just easy and makes life, just simple.
Thank you. For more info, just head to our website.
Very cool house. Well, you work hard for your money, but you may be throwing away a lot of your moolah without even realizing it.
For instance, you tend to spend more freely when you're single. Ladies tend to put their best face forward, right, to snag a guy. So that sets off those spending triggers. There's temptation to splurge on everything from hair, makeup, waxing, wardrobe. Here's how to fix that. If he's new, and frankly, even if he's not new, he will not know that the dress you're wearing is your favorite go-to. A good first impression comes down to your body language, not just what's on your body.
That's right. And you also tend to overspend if you're trying to get in shape. You'll spend whatever amount on a product that makes all those promises to, make you look younger and prettier or skinnier. To avoid busting your budget, reward yourself as you go. Save for every 5 gym visits, you allow yourself a $5 expenditure toward reaching your workout goal, like new workout clothes or even some new equipment. When Life Love Shopping returns, we're going to tell you which laundry items you aren't washing enough and how they could harm you.
My inner neat freak is very happy about that. Plus, we have some quick cleaning tips that will save you a ton of time and hassle when Life Love Shopping returns. Welcome back to Life Love Shopping.
Yes, doing the laundry is always a chore, but not washing certain things often enough can be harmful. Here's your go-to wash guide from allu.com. Sheets should be washed once a week to remove a buildup of debris, dust, sweat, and other icky things. Use hot water and a hot dryer cycle to kill all germs. It's also okay to wear your jeans 4 to 5 times before washing because overwashing can actually wear them out. So turn them inside out and wash in cold water and then air dry so you don't shrink them. And a general rule for bras is that you should never wear the same one 2 days in a row because the elastic needs to reshape. Yeah, I didn't know this
break
one.
that one.
Yeah. What if you need the nude one? Anyway, bras can last 3 to 4 wears between each wash. And cars, if you live near a large body of water or in extreme weather conditions, or you drive a lot or park outside, a once-a-week washing will protect the finish. Otherwise, every 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, I break that one too. Dogs, let your nose be your guide. Certain breeds, they get oily and they need a bath only once a month, but others can go 3 to 4 times a year.
Well, you also have to keep your home clean of dust and dirt, and this is one of the top ways to do that.
Hi, I'm Yvette Rios, and I've got you covered when it comes to home. It's springtime, and it's time to start spring cleaning. So start with the floors. I like to vacuum, and if you're going to boost the effectiveness of your vacuum, use Febreze carpet deodorizing powders. They clean up to 3 times better than just vacuuming alone and leave a nice, light, fresh scent. And you've got to dust even before you vacuum, and I use old socks and old pantyhose. I can use these to clean knickknacks and between the blinds. They're terrific. And if you've got paintings, oil, or acrylic, believe it or not, a slice of bread, this will help you lift up all that dirt and grime from your paintings and won't damage them. And lemons in the kitchen are a secret weapon. Put the rinds down your garbage disposal, or take half a lemon and wipe down your countertop, your cutting board. I'm Yvette Rios, and for more cleaning tips, go to Bissell.com/Febreze-powders.
Right?
Yeah, that's cool with the lemon. Also, I think people forget to wash their curtains. Like, they hang all year long.
Yes.
Take them down, give them a wash. You'd be surprised how much.
And your bath shower
Crud.
curtain too, like the cloth one, the pretty one.
Yeah.
Never wash that
Yeah.
one either.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right, here at Life Love Shopping, we want to connect with you. When we're not on TV, you can stay in touch by liking our Facebook page, follow and tweet us on Twitter at Life Love Shop.